Once you start hearing things like, you know, we're the A side and we want 10 million.
That's a great fight that could happen. That's a fight that I think that needs an answer.
Guys, Ortiz has never been a world champion.
In order to be considered the best pound-for-pound fighter, you got to beat some pound-for-pound ranked fighters.
Boots has been world champion. He's been a unified champion.
I'm going to be honest. I don't go into any fight thinking I'm going to win.
But neither of them are world champions now. They're just the top two fighters in the division.
We're going to bring them in one by one. We're going to shut everybody up.
And it'll be really interesting to now see if they truly believe.
I told you, motherfuckers.
Let me put it in the most simplest terms that y'all can understand. If Vergil Ortiz is not going to fight Boots, to fight Errol Spence Jr., it's a duck.
Y'all whole team are talking too much.
Vergil Ortiz is ducking Jaron Boots Ennis for Errol Spence Payday.
That's the gayest shit I ever heard.
I had said a few months back in a video that Vergil Ortiz, along with a few other fighters at 154, are damaged goods compared to Jaron Boots Ennis.
No, I got the country.
And I got some backlash for saying that. I just want to explain now why I said that. And it was for this exact reason. I knew that Vergil Ortiz had a pretty bad showing. If it wasn't the fight before his last, it was the fight before that.
You should be practicing on your art.
He had a really bad showing. On top of that, Vergil Ortiz is not a champion. So I knew that there was going to be a real wild argument when it came to the A side, B side. And Boots is going to have a better argument because of his recent success. Now this Errol Spence situation has thrown a new dynamic in that, because I also named Errol Spence on that list.
He got the beat dog now. Let's go.
But the fact that Errol and Vergil might get it on makes this even harder to fathom, because I think that that's a good fight for both of those guys, for Errol and Vergil. I think Vergil needs a slight comeback fight, and Errol definitely needs a comeback fight.
I ain't gonna sugarcoat this.
But I also feel like Vergil should have fought Errol instead of Lubin, because it would have been sort of an elimination fight. Whoever won that would move on to fight Boots. I guess in a way Errol Spence is the bigger star out of all three of those guys, but he hasn't been around and active in so long that you got to give Boots his props for being that guy at the moment. So at the end of the day, I do feel like Vergil is ducking Boots for the payday.
Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do.
And he doesn't want to take the risk.
I whoop his ass for free.
Let's talk about it.